What have I gotten myself into? It's a big day. You guys giving me grief about this such a long time, from doing the siding to painting the house. You're like, the windows. It's a shame you're not replacing the windows. Well, today is that day. We finally are getting windows. So these are the original 60-year-old windows, aluminum frame, single pane. I'm talking about, it's like 3/8 of an inch, maybe even a quarter. No, it's probably even less than that. It looks super thin, super scary how thin these are. They're not doing anything. Finally hooked up with Pella windows. They came out, they measured everything, and they said they should be, well, I don't even have a watch, I don't know what I'm checking here, but they should be pulling up here in the next 10 minutes. Whew, exciting day. Got 6 windows all delivered. They all look good. They gave me a warranty sticker, so I got 5 days to make sure everything is the right size, no damage. My only concern is I want to make sure that we got the right size. And this is where we really need you to start praying out there, is the depth of these windows. We're going off of 60-year-old windows. Who knows what changed? So please be praying right now that I don't have to cut back my windowsills on the inside. I swear, you will see me cry on camera if that's the case. So we're gonna have to remove my old trim. I'm gonna do my best to save it, but I'm anticipating having to replace the trim as well. It's a small cost. Well, not that small, but I just wanted to look good. And we're just gonna try and put our best foot forward. That went almost in my sternum. Death by pry bar. Guys, I delivered the windows. They're just backing up the truck and they're like, hey, what's your YouTube channel called? And I was like, oh, it's Mr. Build It. He goes, Mr. Build It? All right, I'll check it out. So we just gained 2 more subscribers. We're on a good roll so far. Of course, it can't go as smooth as you think. The original siding was placed over the lip here and butts underneath the soffit. So there's no way for me to get this old window out apart from trimming off that old siding. What I'm hoping is, by prying it off on the sides here, I can have this thing kind of drop down. But that's just a theory. That's our first casualty. Okay, let's celebrate little successes. Didn't damage anything on the inside of the house. Didn't cut myself with any glass so far. So this is the glass thickness I was talking about. That's about 1/8 of an inch, which is weird that they would have glass on houses that thin. Wild, man. Wild what they did back in the day. So we got a blank slate-ish. Let's go see what the dimension is with our window. So why did I go with Pella? Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, these kind of dimensions out of an old construction like this, you can't just walk into Home Depot and then find these dimensions. They're just not existent. So you kind of have to special order them from a distributor. Second of all, Pella is a very competitive priced window. That's why they sell them at like Home Depot, is because it's a user affordable kind of product. And third, I'm friends with the guy that's one of the sales managers over there, Ryan. So it was easier to reach out to somebody and say, hey, can you come measure my house and give me an order? So that's why I went with Pella. So here's what the problem is. The dimensions are off, but I could see where it throws the person measuring, it throws them off, because if you can see over here, we have what looks like 3/8 drywall and it's stacked together, right? So we're looking at a full almost inch there and a full inch on top, plus our window casing, versus this is the section where the 2x4 is and the wall actually begins, or the window begins for to have a stud to reach into. I can make this window fit. The fortunate part is I have to take my window casing off, and that blows because that costs money and it's painted. This is gonna be a setback. This is gonna be a huge setback. So I had to bite the bullet. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a lot harder to return these windows and go through another month process of getting new windows in. So I think it's just easier. It's more labor intensive, but I have to remove the casing, remove the trim, remove this drywall that was double stacked in there, and then I'll be able to set the new window in, put new window casing and new trim. Maybe 5.5, that's exactly what I need. So it'll fit side to side. And then what's my top, 47? 49.5. Windowsill is off and top drywall is off, and it should fit. So it's gonna be a tight fit. So let's see if there's more issues. Good? So maybe what I can do is run my hand planer. Oh my God, can anything freaking go right on this house? Even when you get a professional measurer to come out to do it, this house still, I swear, there's like a hex on me with this house. So exterior screws, gonna put them in. You can use either nails or screws. If you use nails, use like roofing nails, the collated ones, but they recommend using screws because you can make adjustments if you need to. I'm not adjusting shit here, but I'm gonna put screws in here, put the flashing over it. I can't put a drip edge on top because there's no room for it and there's no need for it in this one. No, the rest of them will definitely get a drip edge. Oh my God, that's a lot of work. It might be a huge pain in the ass, and we got through it. But when it's all said and done, looking back, you know, an adult, when you really appreciate a window, you're like, that's a damn good looking window. adulting. So it looks like we got the exact same story going forward here. It's the right window measurements, but somehow those old school windows, you can hide crap in here because that's when they measure your windows. They literally just measure the outside corners of it. Like, that's kind of the straightforward method. But I guess when they're that old, they can conceal stupid crap like this drywall. So I'll have to remove this as well. Since we ripped out our old drip edge, I'm replacing the new one. There's no way of saving them. It's such thin galvanized steel. It goes on top, then you put your water flashing over it. I think it's not necessary because how close the soffit is to it, but might as well follow things by the book and not make anybody mad. I'm gonna throw it up with some galvanized roofing nails, make a nice quick install, throw some flashing, then pick that up and move on. So this is where I get screwed over by karma, by the hex, by whatever. We made all the windows work. We're down to just 2 windows on the side of the house here. They're 2 matching windows, which is nice. And the windows that I got, they're off. They're off by, the width is correct, the height is off by 2 inches. So I have 2 options. Option A, break down this windowsill, break down the framing that's there and drop my sill lower by 2 inches, which includes breaking out drywall, whipping out drywall again, or exchanging them, which has a possibility of taking up to a month, which is how long it took me to get these windows in the first place. So I don't want to work on any more drywall. I think I'm done with that inside of the house. It's bad enough that I have to redo all the trim around the windows. I think I'm gonna just get them exchanged and then throw them in when they're ready. It blows because there's nothing I can do today. Fortunately, we didn't break this old window, so we can pop it back on for, you know, weather restrictions and all that stuff, and keep everybody from jumping in my house and stealing stuff. Well, that is it for me, guys. This turned out incredible. I'm just oogling after these windows. I'm so happy how they look. They look so nice. And if you're wondering what the hell is going on the side of this house, well, you'll just have to wait till the next video to see what we're got cooking up. Spoiler alert, I think I'm in over my head. But in the meantime, here's a video I think you might enjoy.